Hi everyone, I'm Amanda and welcome to day 5 of our 20 days of yoga, 20 minutes and under. Today we are just going to do a short sequence of Sun Salutations, which are used a lot in yoga. So maybe you're familiar with them, maybe you're not, but either way we're going to break it down with various options we can do. And this is just something, Sun Salutations, we often do over and over again. It gets very familiar, and so it's easy for us to just tune into it and do some movement without really thinking too much in our minds, right? So we're gonna start just by warming up our body a little bit, of course. Bring your arms down at our sides. Stretch out our neck one way and the other way. Back to center. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Nice big stretch on the back of our thighs here. Maybe we want to soften the knees. Let your head and neck relax. Maybe bring our arms to grab opposite elbows. Letting your neck and head relax a little more. Release those arms, roll yourself back up. Excellent. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, stretch over to one side, looking up if we can, maintaining that space between our arm and the side of our head. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist, opening up our palms to the side, pulling those shoulders down, opening up our chest to the side of the room, gazing past our back shoulder if we can, trying to keep our hips level with the front, where our toes are pointing. Breathe. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist the other way. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, arms come down. Take a moment here to scan through the alignment of your spine, your shoulders, your hips, planting your feet below your hips, bringing one hand to your chest, one hand to your stomach, closing your eyes for a few moments, finding your breath, finding your alignment, and take a moment to set an intention for your own practice today. One more breath here. And open. Excellent. We're going to start by breaking down a Sun Salutation in one way. If you're familiar with it, just do whatever you're familiar with, but we're going to add some different options as we go. Okay, so the first time, we're going to bring our feet up to the top of our mat. We're going to start by inhaling, arms come up. Maybe we want to add a controlled arch to our back, not sending our back in that arch, but keeping it controlled. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. You can bring your hands to your heart center or open them up to your side, leading with your chest nice and wide, coming into a fold. Just as we did a few times yesterday, relaxing into this fold with your exhale, maybe softening the knees. Inhale, coming up to a flat back, keeping control from the core, from the hips, shoulders pulled back and down. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, fold once more. Let's try that again. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, arms come down. We're planting our hands now, maybe slightly in front of our feet or maybe at their sides, and we're going to step back into a plank. We're not going to be here too long once we get going, but just to explain things here, try to hold it. Give yourself that challenge. Wrists under shoulders, chest nice and wide, hips are in that nice solid line from your heels all the way up. And then we're just gonna bring our knees down, untuck our feet, send our hips down, open up our chest to the front, nice and long here in this upward dog or upper cobra position. And inhale, lengthen, exhale, tuck your toes under, hips go up, downward dog. Adjust your feet, find your downward dog for a breath. And then we inhale, soften the feet. Exhale, walk our way up to the top of our mat. Inhale, adjust our feet. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain. Keep that body aligned here. We're gonna reach up. Pause here for a few extra breaths. Take awareness down to your lower back. Are we overarching and letting that back become not engaged? Keep that pelvis tucked under. Even if we're arching our upper back, exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Hands come down. Gonna go through that same once more. Stepping back to a plank. Find your challenging plank and release the knees, release the feet. Open up the chest and the heart center to an upward dog. And exhale, tuck the toes under, downward dog. Oh, breathe here for another breath. I'm gonna do a different version here. Feel free to keep doing the version I just explained, or do some sort of modifications here that I'm gonna add for an option. Keep going, it's the same rhythm, same movements with our breath. Here we go. Option 2 is to soften our knees and jump to the top of our mat. Adjust our feet with an inhale and exhale into a fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Keep that core and chest, shoulders engaged. Exhale, down. Inhale, tall mountain. Most of everything is the same. Lower back is engaged in alignment. Exhale, fold. Hands down. This time I'm going to plant my hands and jump back to plank. And I'm going to go through a chaturanga. So my wrists are under my shoulders. I'm going to shift my weight forward, lower my body down, keeping my elbows next to my sides, and coming up to upward dog that way. Inhale, exhale, downward dog. All right, whichever way you want to do, we're going to keep going at a quick pace with our breath. Now that it's familiar, here we go. Soften the knees, jumper, step forward. Inhale, adjust, exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Keep it engaged, exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, fold. Hands down, jumper, walk back to plank. Chaturanga or knees straight down, coming into a tall cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take a breath here. Just gonna keep doing that over and over again. There's something comforting about familiarity, right? We don't have to think so much. All right, inhale, soften the knees. Exhale, jumper, walk your way up. Inhale, adjust, exhale into a fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Engage shoulders, long neck, exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain. Keep the core engaged, exhale, fold. Hands down, jumper, step back to plank. Chaturanga or knees straight down to cobra. Inhale up, exhale, downward dog. Couple breaths here. Soften your knees maybe, walk it out. And here we go again. Inhale, soften the knees. Exhale, walk or jump your way up. Keep going over and over. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, fold. Hands down, jumper, step back to plank. Knees straight down or chaturanga. Keep those shoulders in at your sides. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. One more time. Here we go. Soften the knees. Jumper, walk your way up to the top of your mat. Adjust your feet. Exhale into a fold. Last time. Engage all the parts here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain. Keep it controlled. Nothing lazy. Nothing without intention. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Hands down, jumper, step back to plank. Last time, chaturanga or knees straight down. Opening up to cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take a few breaths here. Relax your head and neck. Then bring those knees straight down. Open the knees wide and send the hips back to child's pose. Take a rest. Resting your forehead on the mat. Maybe bring a block underneath. Whatever feels good. Lots of options. Maybe even a pillow underneath your chest and face. Maybe turning our face to the side instead of forehead on the mat. If you do that, just make sure you switch. And now we're going to bring our right hand and feed it underneath our left with our palm facing up, and we're going to rest on our shoulder and the side of our head in this twist of child's pose. Take a few breaths here. And switch. Other arm extend, other arm feeding underneath, twist the other direction. And back to child's pose. Coming up to a seated position, bring our feet together in butterfly pose. Resting our hands on our ankles or on our shins. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Let your chest sink towards your feet, your neck and head relaxing. Exhale a little deeper into the stretch. And roll up, coming down to a position lying down on our mat. Bring our knees up, about 90 degrees, our arms out to a T, palms down. Let our knees gently fall to one side, keeping both shoulder blades on the ground and gazing our head in the opposite direction of our knees. And breathe. And back up, other side. Knees back up to center. Take this time to do any stretches or additional moves you may want to do to end your practice before relaxing down into your shavasana, spending a few moments to nourish your body and mind in stillness. I know it's a challenge, but challenge yourself to that every time we move our body. It'll give you good mental space for whatever you have going on next. And that's the end of today's sun salutation practice, and I will see you tomorrow.